Season 3, Episode 6 dropped. Oh my God, what an episode. These are all great, right? I don't think there has been a bad episode this season, but I can't believe we're already on Episode 6. So this one introduces to Powerplex, who has these cool-ass powers that kinetic energy turns them into explosives, and then he enhances them. But our backstory here essentially is he was at the wrong place at the wrong time with his sister and his niece. Essentially in our Omni-Man versus Invincible battle, this seemed almost like a play-by-play of Bruce Wayne's experience in the Batman versus Superman, between Superman and Zod's battle. Like, to me, it was pretty spot on comparison to that. But his sister and niece fall victim. If you recall the episode, Invincible's Hulk trying to save somebody, can't, and ends up winding up with one of their arms. That was his sister and his niece. So really tragic backstory regarding this who's just completely absorbed and obsessed with revenge against Invincible, and includes his wife in it. She helps him with tactics. He joins the GDS, I think. I can't remember off the top of my head. Works for them, steals some to take on Invincible. And they have an explosive. Well, actually, rewind that. He actually fights Eve first. Eve whoops his ass. He takes off. They finally have a showdown, and it ends up tragically away. Like, him and his wife try to set him up. Backfires. Ends up killing as expected. Kills his wife and son, and just, again, very tragic story to show the consequences of being a superhero. And Mark realizes and really wants to lean into on, acknowledging what the damage they've done, owning it, and rectifying it. Unfortunately, it doesn't work in his way, but that was the main story. We have some backstories too with Rudy and Amanda, as he finally gets a belt to kind of control her power so she doesn't age. Really sweet moment. Also a moment between Rex and Ray, where she wants to quit the life, tries to talk Rex into it, but Rex doesn't break character and stays who he is, and he's still going to be superhero. But it's still a very sweet moment between the two. Hopefully we get a little bit more of that fleshed out. And then it ends with a freaking end credit scene with Angstrom Levy, who has been the one watching him this whole time, as I expected, actually. And he's got a whole slew of freaking Invincible / Mark variants, the villainous ones, that leads up. I haven't read the books, but I'm aware of the storyline, but it leads up to the Invincible War, Invincible versus all his freaking evil counterparts. So that's on the horizon. I'm assuming this is how the season's going to end. I really don't see them throwing that in there before the season ends, but that'll probably be our last episode, if not our end credit. It's starting, right? But some really cool shit. As usual, this season has been fucking peak as hell. I'm loving it. Let me know what you think down below. And as always, appreciate you.